Hey you guys, it's your girl Sarah, the one here at Spiritual Oasis Ashe. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I don't know why I'm talking softer, y'all, because the earth signs I was so rough and tough, but I guess y'all energies are just requiring that. And this is the reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising in North Node. So if your North Node is in Cancer, yeah, this is specific, especially if your North Node is in Cancer. So be sure to comment, like, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell. I'm hearing it's your time, Cancer. Cancer, you've been really quiet. I haven't really felt your energy in a long time. Like, I used to feel your energy all the time, but you've been very, very quiet. I don't think that's a bad thing. I just think you've been coming into some sort of harmony and balance within yourself. Because usually when I channel a sign, I'll be like, oh, I felt that energy collectively. But yeah, you've been real quiet. I don't know. I hope it's something good and not something bad. But either way, we'll get you some clarity today, Cancer. And if anyone would like their own personal reading, email me at spiritualoasisashe@gmail.com. If you want to donate, Cash App is Sarah the One, as it is in my handle. Yeah, hit the notification bell, subscribe, hit comment, hit like. We do justice and judgment, warfare, twin flame energy over here. If you like that, cool. We also tap into the collective energy. And also, as of late, I've been tapping into just some stories, unfortunately, of true crime that have really been on my spirit as of late, too. So if you like those type of things, be sure to subscribe and keep up. Raindrops falling on my head, but that doesn't mean something. Yeah, you've been going through some passionate situations, Cancer. Raindrops falling on my head. Yeah, I don't even. What is that? Where's my laptop? 1 second. Okay, Cancer. So I'm singing raindrops falling on my head. What is the song that goes raindrops falling on my head? So this is a song from 1969 by B.J. Thomas, Butch Cassidy, and the Sundance Kid. These are old ass films. I was not even born. So something about that timeline is significant. That time is significant. So you could be someone, how old would that make you? 60, 70, something like that, maybe in your 80s. So you could be someone much older. That's cool. Which, to be fair, y'all, I've been looking at my analytics, and it varies. I have mostly male viewers, but I said that years ago that I've always felt more male, not just masculine, but actually like male men energy when I channel, even before I post stuff. But also, I was looking at the demographics, and I had a lot of like people who were 40 plus, and I thought that was cool because I'm not in my 40s, but I fuck with it because I do feel like I'm an old soul, and some shit is just too crazy, but I'm also very kind of fluid in a lot of stuff. So again, you could be someone older, and this time could be significant. This could be when you was born, or you were just going through something, or maybe this was like a very significant time for you, or this song is significant about a time in your life. Or you could be an old soul like me who likes old retro music as well. Old films is significant too. You could just be, you know, pretty much, what's the word I'm looking for? You could just be really different, even if you're not in that age group. And if you're not, respect, because like I said, I respect those who are, you know, who were here before me. Fooling with my energy. So, let us see. Cancer. Let me slow down. Cancer, I'm going to use a different deck for you. I was going to use this Kipper's deck, but the Lord said no. We have the Angel Tarot cards. That is a bush, a train, a truck. So that could be significant. An airplane. Something about travel is significant, Cancer. Maybe you need to travel, or you've been traveling. It ain't Cancer season, but maybe you're thinking about doing it this upcoming summer around your birthday. You could be a Cancer and sidereal as well too. You may want to look up what your sidereal signs are, Cancer. Yeah, fly. I heard wherever you go, fly. It'll be best to fly there. You also could just be soaring in a sense, metaphorically. Leaving something behind, leaving a person behind, a situation behind. It's by design, this situation, this person. And I guess symbolically, if I think about the part of the song I do know, it's just like maybe you just been having this hypothetical rain just wash and pour and wash and pour and wash and cleanse and sort of just fall on you. So maybe you just been letting your emotions consume yourself, feel your emotions, just letting things be felt, which is very much a Cancerian thing. But that's a healthy Cancer. Yeah, because I'm hearing like it was time for things to just be laid clean, laid flat, laid to rest. You're finally laying a lot of things to rest. A mother figure is significant to you, Cancer. I don't know if you're gonna like what I'm about to say about them, but yeah. What's going on with the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node? You could be in your North Node too. Now, yeah, it's reversed. Queen of Air, Queen of Swords. Yeah, this mother figure could be an actual mother to you. She mean, and I think her mouth is sharp, and she's just not nice. So you could be dealing with the heartbreak of your mother, like your own mother. Not just, I was thinking it was just love, like as far as like a partner, but it's also giving your own mother. Like maybe she beat you up, or she beat you up in like in a symbolic way, entertainment purposes only, general reading. But she beats you up verbally. She's not nice. She's mean. I just keep hearing she's mean. I don't know if you're coming into some sort of conclusion of this, that finally you see that she is mean, and maybe she always was mean. Something about clearance. Can y'all see it? Yeah, something about clearance. This is how I look upright, and then this is how I look reverse. She could have been a witch too. Look at this bitch. She got a crystal ball and it's in the reverse. And it's like a man right there that's under her siege. Y'all see that? In a weird way, I know y'all not gonna like this, whether you male or female. Your mother could have had you under some sort of bondage spell. Sorry. She just could have not really been what she appeared to be. And this may be an awakening that you're having. Why am I hearing the song Contagious by Isley Brothers now? And this could have been maybe poisonous. Like this could have, I'm going to read it in upright for some reason, but this isn't a negative. This could have made you yourself the same way. This could have had you being like maybe mean, bitter, not really good with your words, your communication, or having a lot of tact because of how you was raised. Whether you are male or female, your mother put this in you and you didn't know it. That could have been the curse, the bondage, honestly, as well. Or it could be both. Because even now, if you look at her, she got a pretty little unicorn fucking trapped in a crystal ball. Or she like stalking one, like she gonna steal that motherfucker, and that's her henchman. So I don't know if she had you do something, or somebody did something because of you, or she did something to keep you in a certain kind of way. But I think you know this, and I'm just clarifying it for you. The stars as well behind her head are significant. I think this prevented you from soaring. And y'all know how a minute ago I said metaphorically you need to fly, you need to travel. So I think it's something about like maybe the womb space, being stuck in like a low vibrational childish type of energy, whether you are male or female, a bitter energy. Something about rage is significant. This is making you feel some sort of rage. I am very much for righteous rage, but not just being raging and crazy and uncontrolled. Rage by God is amazing. When you learn how to harness yourself, you'll see. But if you want to know what I'm talking about, you know, email me, we can talk about it. But yeah, she was mean. She was mean as fuck. And I think maybe she never came out that way until she always came out that way. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think for you, Cancer, you never thought she was like that, but she really always was. And you're finally seeing that or coming into that, Cancer. This reverse too, whatever this card is. Yeah, Two of Earth. It says too much going on at once. They need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. Yeah, I feel like she blocked your youth, your playfulness, your fun, your decisions to grow up, whether you male or female. If you are a man, since I did allude to a lot of people I read for, I do get a lot of male energy, men energy. Men, you know, women have masculine and feminine, and men have feminine and masculine energy as well too. Your mama could have been crippling you. Sometimes, y'all hear all the time, and I'm gonna just tell you men something. You niggas, excuse me. Some of y'all be too, like, codependent on your mothers. Some of y'all be, like, low-key, high-key dating your mother, whether you are, I don't think most of y'all know, but, like, they be dating y'all. And so let me say this. Let's say I was just talking about how I was talking about a relationship. And maybe you had a significant relationship and you've been processing and processing it. And a part of that is realizing the relationship with your mother. Maybe your mother was kind of cock blocking you and this person the whole time, or you had a lot of traits that she has that you're now coming into awareness of. Because the whole time she low-key was dating you. And I know that sounds nasty, but it's true. A lot of women do that. And they'll do it if they got the daddy in the house or a husband in the house. Because that don't mean that the partner is fulfilling all the needs. And I'm not talking about nothing on like an ancestral level or nothing like that. I'm just saying like emotionally doing stuff, picking up stuff, like carrying weight, like even paying bills. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if it's a grown man in the house, and even if that is your mama, they need to pay their own bills. And also, since Tour Earth in Reverse came out, that's, you know, you may have been coming into financial situations to where maybe they was, and I'm getting they, so she definitely has a husband or a partner. They were doing stuff with your finances too that had you imbalanced. And again, that's childish to me because, no offense, but like, you shouldn't let nobody fuck with your hard-earned money, no matter who it is. And I say this all the time. You don't owe nobody shit. At the end of the day, your mother and your father laid down and they fucked raw. That's not your point. That's not your issue. That's not your problem. If you have a kid now, and if you adult and you mature and we having this conversation, I'm sure you wouldn't automatically have the child and be like, this child owe me every fucking thing. Did the child fuck or did you fuck? Did the child bust a nut in somebody or get came in, or did you? That don't got nothing to do with no baby. That's not the baby fault, the young child fault, the adolescent fault, the teen fault, even the college age one fault. That was y'all. And people in society, oh, my kid's gonna take care of me. Oh, my kid, that's so fucked up. No, y'all know. I think it's either Chinese or Japanese culture, and I saw it in the anime. And I don't know how real it is, but I think it is. And they were saying how is most of those parents, not all, and this may not be 100% accurate, they don't like, it was like something to where, whatever episode I was watching of this anime, it was a law that the parents would get in trouble if they put any debt on their children, because that's irresponsible. And then even when you think of other cultures, because I'm Black, Indian, Hispanic at times, I've seen Greek, Italian, kids will stay with them and they'll take care of them kids all the way until they get engaged, male or female. And the kids be highly successful doctors, engineers, healthy, went to school all these years, and they do it to help with, you know, finances, generational wealth, stability. They come in a 2-parent home. So you get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? What I'm saying is not just niche. Like, this is like across the board, across the world. So your mama, your daddy, they's toxic as fuck, and they had you in a lot of financial worry and troubles, and that limited you as a man or a woman, as an adult. What else? We have Ace of Fire in the upright, but now you have an exciting new opportunity, Cancer, career advancement, changing your life. So this, I feel like, could allow you to travel and move. So you could be taking an opportunity that's going to move you from home. And I feel like you need to. I feel like if your mother and father was this messed up and it was messing up your finances, your relationships, your partnerships, just you growing, they seem very codependent and attached to you. And if you're nice, you ain't going to want to say shit. And then if you mean, you ain't going to want to be around their ass anyway. And it sounds like you don't really have time to yourself anyway, or you don't really experience a lot at your age. And it seems like you're like an old soul, or even older. For some of you all, if this resonates, or no shade, y'all may be the parents I'm talking about. And I'm telling y'all this shit so that you can be more better towards your children. So I just thought about that with the age group I was talking to at the beginning of this introduction of this video. So with that being said, on both sides, for both parties, let your child go be free. Stop being all weird and shit. And if you are the child, which is an adult, even though I'm saying child, go spread your wings and fly. Take this opportunity and go change your life. Go do something more. Go do something different. Take your power back, Cancer. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. That may be it. Yeah, they all coming out now. Okay, I'm going to clarify with it. Now I'm going to clarify with the deck. What's on the back? Yeah, we have the sun. Yeah, so you can express yourself, have more happy outcomes, you have brilliant ideas, you have a lot of things you're inspired on. Like I just said, take your power back. Confidence, the solar plexus, the sacral plexus is here with the yellow and orange. Again, the stars, the butterfly, a lot of spiritual transformation going on here. This equals a number 10. This is the year 1. 1 and 0 equals a 1. So it is time for your beginning, Cancer. As a man or as a woman, you're no longer a child. Take your power back. I guess that's the name of y'all video. Take your power back. Sorry, I was writing it down. Okay, let us clarify. We have Ace of Fire, Two of Earth, and Queen of Swords reverse. So, Spirit, can you give me any clarifiers to go along with this message? Any details? Things significant Cancer needs confirmation on, or things they don't know or should be aware of? Positive or negative, but still necessary for their journey. If you want your own reading, email me at spiritualoasisashay@gmail.com. Y'all, I just bought these cards today. I mean, I just unboxed them, so they're a little sticky. But I can show you. These cards are so pretty. I'm breaking them out uneven, y'all. Ooh, yeah. That's good. Clarify. Cancer, anything it needs to know. Male or female. Oh, shit. Destruction is here. I guess I'll take both. Community. Yeah, this is kind of what I was saying. They're giving very much. If you had anybody around you, Cancer, that they didn't like or wasn't good enough for you or was preventing them from being in your life, they pretty much, in a weird way, self-sabotage you or self-sabotage those connections. You may have had a lot of friends or a lot of different people who have came in and out of your life with this community card. But unfortunately, your parents, especially your mother, low-key, high-key, she just really wanted you out of herself, male or female. She could have been also hating and jealous as well, too. Some parents, unfortunately, ain't shit. And they act like they is. But the whole time, they really don't give a fuck. And they only want you to as good as they want you. They only want you as up as they want you, if that makes sense. Like, you can go up, you can do this, but only as much as I want you to. And they won't show you to your face. It may take you a long time to see that. But I'm seeing that you're seeing that now. If not, this is confirming how you've been feeling as of late about your parents. And how they have been treating you and delaying you and holding you back. But it is up to you to move forward, Cancer. Y'all, I need some water in my damn throat. Hold on. Hold on, boo. I promise. I'll be drinking drinks, not alcohol. I mean, I do it occasionally. I ain't gonna lie. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? Spirit. Clarify this Ace of Fire. What is this new opportunity? What should they know? Should they, you know what I'm saying, go get a whole new wardrobe? Go get a new suitcase? Should they go global? Should they go stateside? In America, if you're in America, you may not even be in America. Flying monkeys, moving on. Yeah, she was fucking horrible. Flying monkeys is just somebody who always like starting shit. We have work, labor, efforts. Like, it's, yeah, you taking, y'all ate a red apple today. Huh, significant. Yeah, you're taking in your fruits. She got grapes in here. She got apples in here. Maybe she got some peaches and shit. Like, you are bringing in the fruits of your labor. So you've been working really hard, or you need to start working on really hard so that you can have the life that you want. So once you go through this and clear this energy, or maybe you're doing that now, and this is like your inspiration, your goal, your confirmation, like, yeah, it'll be okay. Begin to put that work in so you can get this new life, this new beginning. You also have the commitment card as well. So yeah, if you want somebody, male or female, it's not too late for you to get who you want, whoever that is, period. Period, point blank. For some of y'all, you know, I did channel that in a love aspect, but maybe, you know, that wasn't. Some things are not what they seem, I'm hearing. One at a time, please. Yeah, it's time for you to choose yourself. Yeah, you got this thief card here. Rich guy. Like I said, I'm getting Capricorn energy too, so you could be a Capricorn. You just very, and then the mother card, the moon also is the mother, which represents Cancer. But in my opinion, the moon is really Cancer. I mean, excuse me, Pisces or Scorpio. But traditionally, most people say Cancer or Pisces. But yeah, they could have robbed you of time, money, effort. Like, he looking at his watch, point to his coin. You also could like gold. He got a gold watch, a gold chain. You wear a lot of gold. You're very much into your health and your fitness. Maybe you blue eyes or the color blue is significant. But they was some bandits, boo. Like, look at it. He got money, but then they got thief with money. So it's like, where are you going with yourself? What are you doing? How are you moving? How are you operating? You need to start thinking about the changes you want, what that looks like physically, whether you have something you want more, whether you want to expand it, invest it, and grow it. What are your dreams? What are your beliefs? What are the things you want to do? Not what they want to do. What are the things you want to do by yourself? And then, you know, prepare for your man or your woman that you want to attract. Focus on you so you can get that. But yeah, they was stealing though. Don't let them come in like no bandit. And I will say this, if you still dealing with them and you trying to like just hide stuff from them, or you in the process of transitioning from them, don't tell them shit. You grown as fuck. You ain't got to tell them a whole ass thing. You don't need their approval. You don't need their signature. Hopefully you ain't got shit in their name, if nothing like that, if that makes sense to where they can see. But, and if you do get that shit in your name, start switching your shit over, just like, I just want to, they can't legally stop you. You know what I'm saying? So get your shit in your shit. Move slow, move quiet, period. There's something about a gift is here. This looks like a mother. So beware if you are at that point where you're moving, you're leaving, or you're, you know, you're putting in good boundaries, and all of a sudden the bitch becomes sweet and she's appearing with gifts and things like that. And like I said, she could be a witch, because this bitch as well look like she got a fucking ball in her hand. Yeah, so just be aware that she may be ahead of you. She may all of a sudden change her energy and you didn't even say nothing to her yet. That's just her plan, because she already knew you was doing this because of her intuition, her discernment, her motherly, trifling ass motherly instinct. It's just a way to, honestly, like I said, self-sabotage you and stop you and delay you again. So accept that what you are realizing and seeing in this mother and father duo, or whoever your guardian is, but it's mostly a mother figure, is true. Hold it, because at the end of the day, I'm not saying she's an evil ass, conniving ass bitch, but she just gonna try to subdue you again, and then you're gonna be right back here a year later by your next birthday. And you don't want to do that, because it seems like you're tired of wasting your time, wasting your energy, and just, you know, doing stuff that you don't really want to do, that you never wanted to do. Because I'm really feeling that strongly, like, you do a lot of shit you genuinely don't want to do, and never, like, I'm getting never wanted to or want to do. I'm hearing that very strongly. And you want to be rich, you want to focus on your finances and stuff like that. Oh, this is so sad. Abuse, yeah. And I was going to put it in the reverse. So, like, this is extreme abuse. So, when I read my cards in the reverse, the energy is like, I could say, oh, they're not abusing you anymore. Or I could say, damn, they really abusing you, like, in the extreme. Like, they really digging into you. So, it's like more emphasis. This is giving me more emphasis from, like, the energy of the card that I'm feeling. Some of y'all had a really abusive parental relationship. I mean, you don't have to be your traditional guardians, but, you know, it's making me kind of pout. It's kind of sad. You know, if it was something more than just verbal and emotional, which is still fucked up and can leave you fucked up, but if it was more than that, I pray for you. I pray for your soul. If it was even something more extreme, you know, I pray you go to therapy, and I pray you get away from them, because it seems like you could somewhat do that or prepare for that and plan for that. But like I said, do it in secret, because I wouldn't trust her or him for sure, because it's just like, I even want to separate the new opportunity from all of this weird ass energy over here. Like, you leave your good shit over here, all this big bad shit. You know, don't judge yourself. Like, if you feel like you made bad decisions or the wrong decisions, I'm sorry, y'all could have been turned in. But if you feel like you made bad decisions or wrong decisions, or you believed a lot of shit that wasn't real, you lost people, you maybe lost out on money, or maybe you chose a certain type of money, or you did certain type of things career-wise, or chose a certain type of partner, and maybe you just feel like this is fucked up, I'm sad, I'm mad, that's okay. Learn from it, grow. But I say this all the time in the spiritual community, like, many people will realize that everyone is not really for them who they were biologically raised with or who they grew up with. It's just what it is. And it could be in friendships and relationships. With this community card, it don't just have to be parentals. And it seems like you're at the point to where you want to leave all this behind, and you want to move forward, and you want things that are balanced, harmonized, and healthy. And so you can do that at any point. You can change at any point. And if you are the parents or the ops that's doing this, that's the caregivers, you are wrong for this. And you really need to go self-reflect and go get your life together and leave this baby alone. And if you abused anybody, judgment, like, you need to get handled for that. Like, spiritually handled, physically handled, financially handled, legally handled, period. You don't do that to people. You don't do that to your child, your son, your daughter. You don't do that in any kind of way. None of that is justified. Look at this. The family card came out. Flying monkey came out. I'm going to go ahead and take that. We were talking about family. And that's what I was saying earlier with flying monkeys. Flying monkeys give, like, Wizard of Oz or the Wiz. Remember, like, the Wicked Witch? She had all them damn monkeys doing all her bidding, going to fuck up shit, starting all that damn chaos. That's what it gives. So this woman, or it's a man with some fucked up ass feminine energy, or he got a dark feminine with him and they your guardians. It's giving very much they just had a lot of shit going on and put a lot of shit in your reality that was not yours, or maybe you thought was yours or thought was you. Like I said, they could have unfortunately like manipulated you to do and act a certain kind of way because you trusted them so much. So let's say you had a career idea, a business idea, or a relationship, and you just, let's say it's a relationship, you was dating somebody and y'all was having problems, and every time you and this person have a problem, you would go to these people, the mother or the father, and instead of going to your person, maybe you was confining them so much, especially if they married or something like that, and they were just the whole time, it seemed like good advice, but in the long term, it wasn't, right? It was just some shit starting shit, some shit to have you act the fool, some shit to have you blocked, some shit to have you not, like, open, the shit to have you not loving, not caring, not really accountable, and not really aware. And maybe you're realizing that now, like, damn, I really did do this, or damn, I really wasn't doing it. And then it also spilled over into other areas of your life too, and other connections. Always making it seem like you was always right, always doing the best, you were perfect. Nobody's that goddamn perfect. Like, no, I wouldn't talk down to my kid, but like, if you wrong, you wrong. And if you don't recall your parent or your caregiver ever really telling you times you were wrong, I just don't think that's natural, because that's giving like you a superficial superiority over people in general, and that's not realistic, and it's not your fault, because that means you were raised like that, so you really believe that. But at the same time, the damage is done, things were taken from you, chaos was started, you were abused, you probably abused other people, you probably lost a lot of people, it was a very destructive time for you, nothing was balanced or harmonized in your finances or yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it was just over years and years and situations and opportunities and situations and opportunities and people and places, and now maybe you even isolated. Like, you may not even have a lot of people or no one at all really genuinely but them, and that whole time they the fucking ops. But in a weird way, maybe God wanted it that way, because now that you've been isolated for so long, or remain isolated, or even if you have people around you, you don't really have the type of people you want around you outside of this. You've been having time enough to reflect on who's really in your face the whole time, who really was in the background giving you, direction and guidance the whole time, like who was really there, and it was mainly them. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about stuff like that. But that's a learning lesson. Don't blame yourself too hard, but definitely blame yourself, be accountable, because you need to learn to trust yourself and move forward. We have health concern here. So again, that's another feminine. This bitch gonna be sad though, but you need to let her be sad, because she ain't shit. With this abuse, with these flying monkeys, with these fake gifts, with this destruction, with this thievery, with this manipulation. Like I said, some of y'all probably was getting dated and didn't know you was being dated on. Sweetheart, you can have someone that's very soft and feminine around you, male or female, or you could be a sweetheart yourself, woman, as a woman. And that's very significant. That helps you stay balanced, stay harmonized, because even though you were going through many things, you still have been able to baseline yourself and take care of yourself as well. But I also see this as someone who may be entering your life, whether you are male or female. This woman. Anything else for Cancer? Oh goodness. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, we have imprisonment and Ice King. Okay, I don't know what some of y'all family members do in the background. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer, North Node. But it's very much giving that your mother or father or caregivers are going to go, that means jail. This also could be the energy of how you feel as well, how you've been feeling, period, dealing with them all these years, not free, not expansive, not thinking for yourself, just not happy, just in a very sad energy. But I'm also still hearing the word sadistic. So some of you really have some horrible ass, demonic ass, abusive ass, dark magic ass, thieving ass, fucking parents, caregivers, whoever around you, and they finna take their ass to jail. You also have Ice King. I love these cards, because this is, for me, in the upright, is giving like you are learning to have better boundaries. You are learning to speak your truth. You are learning to hold your own. You are learning to be more discerning. You are learning to balance your logic with your intuition. You are learning to be more thoughtful, kind, and compassionate. and you are learning to be more steady and disciplined. Okay, so male or female, this is what you are learning and this is what you are harnessing. If not, this is what you need to also be working on in the background. It's okay to know you ain't good in a lot of shit, even in compassion and empathy and things like that, because you also, with her being reversed as the queen of air and this is ice king, this still is like swords energy. You need to now turn that negative banter language energy that she put in you, not of your fault. You need to learn it to transmute it into all the characteristics I just said, male or female. Because, I mean, what can you do? You was being raised by her your whole life. So in your mind, it's okay. But I think you realize, no, it's not okay. No, I wasn't okay. No, I shouldn't have did this. Yeah, and this is all for your protection. So like I said, separate your new life, your new ideas, your new thoughts. You know, hide stuff, block shit up. Make sure shit in your name and your account. If you start dating people, going out, I wouldn't even tell them where I was going. It's not their damn business. If you grown as fuck, you don't need to share your location. You don't need to do that shit because they don't even give like healthy people you would want to know your location. So it's also giving you need to do more to protect yourself. I was going to say you are protected, but like you yourself as well need to start the boundaries I was just talking about. You literally need to start doing more stuff in the physical to protect yourself. Spiritually as well, you see him meditating, coming into harmony with himself, male or female. I'm reading this for whether you Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever, or North Node. You could be a man or woman, but you very much need to start protecting yourself and doing more things and pushing yourself out of your typical comfort zone to have better boundaries for your life. So again, you can put in the fruit, the work, and get the fruits of your labor, and you can get this Ace of Wands, this new journey. My throat is hurting, and I don't even know why, because anything else, I got some tea though. I'm gonna take it after this. I got another reading to do actually. I got one more reading and then I'll take tea. Anything else for Cancer? I think I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna give you an oracle, Cancer, because you just, you know, you going through, Bookie. All right, Cancer, if you like my flow, you like my stilo, if you want some more guidance, if you want something specific, because this was a general timeless message, you can email me at spiritualoasis@gmail.com. We can arrange a time to do a reading over the phone or video, or I can do a well, I'd prefer live right now before I start doing pre-recordings. Or should I do pre-recordings? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Some of y'all like video chat, voice chat, email. We can do it, stuff like that. I can even do a text reading depending on the question you have. But yeah, let me know. What is an oracle card that can help close out this message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? Just like music. Excuse me. Just like music. Music is the... You can be someone who absolutely loves music. Like, music is your thing. That's your soul. It's your feeling. It excites you. It ignites you. It empowers you. It heals you. If you're not in it, get back to it. If you need to learn a goddamn instrument, if you need to go back and play something you used to play when you was a kid, if you need to just rap for fun, if you need to go sing for fun, if you need to go learn the cello for fun, you need to do something with music to express yourself. This will also help you to heal, find a more creative outlet, and inspire you as well in creating and allowing in new energy, okay? I'm going to read it from the book. This is my Earth Magic Oracle deck. That's the music card. Came out, harmony. And this will create harmony for you, male or female. It'll clear out all this bullshit, bring out all this good shit. Promise. Art does that. And art is subjective, so it could be anything, but I was hearing them songs, and that's what came out. It says music harmony. Let me just read the things at the end. It says, this is a time of considerable harmony for you, one where the various elements in your life are flowing together smoothly. Just as in musical harmony, it is the interface of these elements that merge into a cycle of symmetry and balance that evokes feelings of harmony. The challenge is to sustain this inner accord even when there's considerable dissonance outside of your mind, heart, and body. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying this real easy because I've had similar experiences with just people in life in general at different points in my life. But you're going to need something to keep you balanced and grounded while you are going through the transitions of clearing these people, places, and things out mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, and possibly even financially. Because I do feel like with this Two of Earth reverse, some of y'all do have some things going on financially with them that you're gonna have to sever, break down legally, I hope, and get back in right for you. It says, note the sensations, emotions, and thoughts you experience when everything seems to be moving along well. Take three deep breaths and let your breathing be the anchor that reminds you of the state of consciousness. Basically, whenever you see chaos around you, know it is a mirror of your inner turmoil. When you recognize this, take 3 more breaths to bring memory of the more harmonious feelings back. So it is going to be chaotic. I'm not going to hold you. But actual music, being in flow with self, meditating, taking deep breaths, grounding, your health, your diet is significant, meditating, praying, journaling, therapy, are all significant and okay to do to nourish and prepare yourself, and also be in the process while you're in the process of getting rid of these people, places, and things who are not for you anymore, really. I heard the word close. Like, it's time to close this out. If you want something more and better, and not in a bitter way, you gonna have to leave this caregiving as nasty ass energy alone. So yeah, 33 minutes on the clock. This is to help you become an ascended master. This is help you to go to your next journey. You also could be somewhat in an awakening energy, or about to awaken, or you're already been in one. I didn't get the awakening card, but you're also giving it too. So usually this is like rites of passage. This is really right on time. This is really normal. This ain't nothing new. Like I said, if you want any spiritual tips or anything like that, definitely email me. Bye.